Hi, this is Kevin from Christ Connection with an encouragement for you today. Maybe you're feeling alone, feeling discouraged, think like you're having a bad day. This hopefully will be an encouragement to you, because I was thinking about the story of Hagar. Now, there's a lot involved there. Paul talks about it later, and the underlying symbolism. But this was a real person with real issues, and she was having essentially her boss and her were not getting along. There's a whole issue with she's having a kid and probably doesn't deal with it as insensitive as she could, with a boss who can't have a kid, and Abraham, being a man, does not know how to deal with it, and so she takes off running. Hagar's out on the run. Imagine her in that time, in that place. She's pregnant and alone. Not much that even relates to today, how someone would feel. A person who is the father of the child, and she's taken off. She's out of there. And in the midst of that, she has this encounter with God in Genesis chapter 16, where God comes to her, instructs her, speaks a word of encouragement to her before he goes on his way. And at the end of that, there's this phrase where Hagar says in verse 13, she gave this name to the Lord who spoke to her. You are the God who sees me. For she said, I have now seen the one who sees me. And there's various translations of that, and how that works out, whether she's just excited that she's seen God and not died, or whether it's God sees her in her circumstances and where she's at. But either way, she's blown away by the interaction with God. And that's one of the overarching themes of the book of Genesis. These people have encountered, and God comes down in the cool of the day and interacts with them. God comes down to Abraham on multiple occasions, and that interaction with them. Even Jacob has this interaction with God where the angels come down. I've talked about it in other places, but he has this interaction with God, and he wakes up and says, God was here, and I was unaware. And so often as we go through our lives, we need to know a God who sees us or interacts with us. And knowing wherever you're at today, you may be discouraged, you may feel alone, there is a God who cares about you. He sees you, he knows you, he wants to interact with you. The question is, will you interact with him? Will you call out to him? Will you pour out your heart to him wherever you're at, whatever you're dealing with? Pour it out to him. So I hope that's an encouragement to you. If you're watching this anywhere other than our website, check it out at enjoyingprayer.com. There's all sorts of resources there to be a blessing and encouragement to you. And maybe even you all want to drop us a quick donation to say that these videos are being an encouragement to you. If you do that, why don't you just write in the memo on our donation page there, put YouTube, so that I know where this is coming from and help us with our planning in the future. But definitely check out our website at enjoyingprayer.com. Thanks for watching. Again, I hope that you know the God who sees you and is with you, and it'll be an encouragement for you today. Thanks, and have a great day.